Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. You know, the best part of my day is connecting with you guys, the hardest workers in the room, the ones who never back down from a challenge. Today, we have something truly special for you. We're diving into 10 incredible stories that prove you should never give up, no matter what life throws at you. These stories, they hit me right in the gut, right in the soul, because they remind me that even when things get tough, even when you feel like you're getting knocked down, it's the ability to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep pushing forward that defines you. So let's get after it. Let's talk about J.K. Rowling, the woman who brought us the magic of Harry Potter. Picture this, single mom struggling to make ends meet, living on welfare and chasing a dream. She was rejected by 12 publishers before finding one who believed in her vision. They told her kids don't read that much anymore, fantasy isn't selling. But you know what? She didn't listen. She kept believing in her story, kept grinding, kept pushing forward with that grit and determination we all have inside us. And the rest? Well, it's history. Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, a testament to the power of never giving up, even when the odds are stacked against you. That's what I call chasing greatness. Now let's talk about a man who knew a thing or two about perseverance, Thomas Edison. You know him as the genius who brought us the light bulb, but what you might not know is that he failed over 10,000 times before he got it right. 10,000 times. Can you imagine the dedication, the sheer will to keep going after that many setbacks? Most people would have thrown in the towel, said, "It's not meant to be." But not Edison. He saw each failure not as a defeat, but as a learning experience, another step closer to his goal. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the kind of mindset that changes the world. Embracing the struggle, learning from your mistakes, and never, ever giving up. Now let's talk about a woman who embodies resilience and strength, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's story is one of overcoming incredible adversity. She faced a childhood filled with poverty and hardship, but she refused to let her past define her future. She rose above her circumstances, discovered the power of her voice, and used it to inspire millions around the world. She didn't let the tough times break her. She used them to fuel her fire, to build an empire, and to lift others up along the way. Oprah's journey reminds us that no matter where you come from, no matter what challenges you face, you have the power within you to achieve greatness. Chapter 4, Michael Jordan, benchwarmer to basketball icon. Now let's talk about a guy who knows a thing or two about being cut from a team, Michael Jordan. Yeah, you heard that right. The man who became synonymous with basketball, the legend himself, was once cut from his high school basketball team. Can you believe it? They told him he wasn't good enough. Imagine the sting of that rejection, the doubt it could plant in your mind. But Michael Jordan, he didn't let it break him. He used it as fuel. He practiced harder, he pushed himself further, and he came back stronger than ever. He turned that rejection into a motivator, a fire in his belly that propelled him to become one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Chapter 5. Walt Disney, From Fire to Fairy Tales. Now, let's talk about a man who turned imagination into an empire, Walt Disney. This is a guy who was told he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Can you believe that? The guy who created Mickey Mouse, the guy who built a world of magic and wonder, was fired from his newspaper job for not being creative enough. But Walt, he didn't listen to the naysayers. He believed in his vision, he trusted his gut, and he kept pushing forward, even when others doubted him. He turned rejection into rocket fuel, propelling his dreams into a reality that continues to inspire generations. Chapter 6, Stephen King, 30 Rejections to Best-Selling Author. Let's talk about a master of horror who knows a thing or two about facing rejection, Stephen King. Now, this is a guy who's given us nightmares, kept us up at night, but his journey to success is anything but a horror story. His first novel, Carrie, was rejected 30 times, 30, before it finally found a home. Can you imagine the feeling of getting that many rejection letters? It'd be easy to get discouraged, to start doubting yourself, to pack it all in. But Stephen King, he's got the heart of a lion. He didn't give up. He persevered, he honed his craft, and he became one of the most successful authors of all time. Chapter 7, Colonel Sanders. 65 years young and just getting started. Now let's talk about a guy who proves it's never too late to achieve your dreams. Colonel Sanders. This is a man who didn't find success until he was 65 years old. 65, can you imagine that? He was driving around America, sleeping in his car, trying to sell his fried chicken recipe to anyone who would listen. He faced rejection after rejection, but he never lost sight of his vision. He knew he had something special, and he was determined to share it with the world. And you know what? He was right. Colonel Sanders and his Kentucky Fried Chicken became a global phenomenon, proving that age is just a number, and that it's never too late to chase your dreams. Chapter 8. Bethany Hamilton, Unstoppable Spirit, Unbreakable Will. Let's talk about a true warrior, a beacon of courage and determination, Bethany Hamilton. At just 13 years old, Bethany's life changed forever when she was attacked by a shark while surfing, losing her arm in the process. Can you imagine the physical and emotional toll of that experience? Most people would be understandably devastated, their spirits crushed, but not Bethany. She faced her challenge head-on, refused to let it define her, and got back on the surfboard just 1 month later. She went on to become a champion surfer, proving that with unwavering spirit and an iron will, you can overcome any obstacle life throws your way. Chapter 9. Nick Vujicic, No Limbs, No Limits. Now let's talk about a man who embodies the true meaning of resilience, Nick Vujicic. Born without limbs, Nick could have easily given in to despair, allowed his circumstances to define him, but that's not who Nick is. He embraced his challenges, found strength in his faith, and discovered his purpose to inspire others. He became a world-renowned motivational speaker, author, and advocate, spreading a message of hope and possibility to millions around the globe. Nick's story is a powerful reminder that our limitations do not define us. It's our attitude, our spirit, our unwavering belief in ourselves that truly matters. Chapter 10. Elon Musk, From Near Bankruptcy to Blazing a Trail to the Stars. Let's talk about a guy who's pushing the boundaries of innovation, Elon Musk. Now, this is a guy with a vision so big, so bold, that people often told him it was impossible. He faced countless setbacks, near bankruptcy, public ridicule, but did he let that stop him? No way. He kept pushing forward, kept believing in his dreams, and in the process, revolutionized the automotive industry with Tesla, launched rockets into space with SpaceX, and continues to challenge the status quo. Elon's journey reminds us that the only limits we have are the ones we set for ourselves. Dream big, work hard, and never be afraid to defy expectations. Outro. Keep climbing. Remember, no matter how tough things get, these stories show that perseverance can lead to incredible success. These men and women, they didn't just overcome obstacles, they crushed them. They faced their fears, they ignored the doubters, and they proved that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching, and keep pushing forward.